Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now, Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Here's Thompson. Ellis with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, G8, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year. And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Curry wide open, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Here's Barnes, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Hill kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Bogut. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, and crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Draymond Green. Ellis, wide open, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Curry kicks to Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Hill against Curry. Here's Allen, and he slams it one-handed.
And a little bit of laziness from the defense, and look who's there to throw it down.
Yeah, not the guy who's usually on the end of a dunk like that, but he didn't waste that chance.
I think they'd like to see him attack the rack more often like that, fellas.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Offensive rebound, outside Green. Here's Thompson, and Ellis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana.
C.J. Miles.
Here's Thompson. The shot will not go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Stolen by Allen. Outside Hill. The quick look, no good that time.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Hill after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And it's Miles missing. Kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Stuckey. And the pass to Miles. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
They retain possession. And Spates gets it to go. Indiana's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Passes it to Miles. Miles with another miss. The Warriors trailing. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Tipped away. Turner with the steal. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
And here's Miles outside. They get a hand on it.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's sent back by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Stuckey. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Shots good by Turner.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Miles has got his second bucket tonight.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Barbosa. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone's.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my older.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Paul George is out there with Allen. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Hill. And it's Mahinmi in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Thompson passes to Bogut. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's George. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, and Paul George played the first few years of his career in the NBA with 24 on his back. And as you can see, he now goes with 13 after making the switch prior to last year.
And with Paul George going with the number 13 now, as you can see, helps with his nickname, PG-13.
Yeah, that's a good nickname, a nice fit. Young Tracy, as he likes to go by on Twitter, he said himself that it was about embracing his stature and stardom in the league. Nice way to do it.
No good. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 12. Ball going up court. Barnes can't get it to go. And for the Pacers, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55% here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. George. They get it back. Ellis outside. They double team Ellis. Nobody near Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Bogut. It's tipped. Hill against Curry. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three from George, and he gets the bucket. George has got 5 points now this quarter. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
So timeout.